What's up guys, welcome back to Proxima Reviews. We have with us today another Airsoft, one of the highly requested ones on my channel. This is the M690 Shotgun. Alright, so why have people been requesting this so much? People have been saying that this was really strong, and actually that's kind of interesting, especially that it's a shotgun, but I kind of have an idea why it's strong. Because it's a shotgun and why it's strong on an airsoft. So let's see about it if it's true. Okay, this is the M690 and you can buy this on Lazada or Shopee. I bought this one on Shopee for 368 pesos and that's pretty cheap. But you know, this is one of the cheap airsofts again that you can buy. Pump action, spring type. It's all made of plastic. It's not really that high quality, but you know, if all you're looking for is some fun, then I promise you these guys, they're gonna do the thing. Alright, so first of all, what shotgun is this? Of course, that's one of my priorities on this channel. As you may have already known, that when I buy one of these, I always want it to at least in some way resemble the real thing. Honestly, I have never pinpointed a single one that looks perfectly like this. But I'm gonna take my best guess, which is the Mossberg. One of the longest running and has a very good reputation amongst the shotgun industry. So before all that, probably we should talk about Mossberg first, and what they are, what they do. I would personally want to turn this around, because this is probably always the more famous angle of the shotgun, which is the right side, because this is where the ejection port is. So that's where you see everything happening. But then on this one, of course, it's just the fake ejection port. It's not really true. So, what is Mossberg? So, Mossberg was founded by Oscar Frederick Mossberg. He founded it in New Haven in Connecticut. He founded Mossberg with his two sons in 1919. That's why the full name of Mossberg, the company is really O.F. Mossberg and Sons. So Mossberg is actually the longest running still family owned gun manufacturer in America since 1919, and up to now the head of the ship is still bearing the Mossberg name. I forgot what his name is, but his last name is Mossberg, and still from the lineage of the Mossberg family. And in World War II, they weren't famous for making shotguns. They were actually famous for helping make parts of different rifles. So then fast forward, after the war ended, well, they still wanted to continue the business, so they started making sporting long guns. These were for sportsmen and also for hunters. But one thing that changed is they particularly made some shotguns. And this was most famously known as the 500 series. And it was actually one of the most reliable shotguns there were out there. And to the point that it was adopted by the US military. And it became, actually it's more famously the 590, which is a variant of the 500, became the M690A1, which is a shotgun used by the US military. So because of that, knowing that this kinda resembles the Mossberg 500, I tried my best to research something that looked like this, and to no avail. I really didn't find anything that looked specifically like this and had this specific length, because first and foremost, the average or the usual Mossberg 500 is approximately 31 to 47 inches in length. And this is just at 26 inches. See, that's just 26 inches in length. So that's very far from 31 and even farther from 41. So I kind of thought that maybe this is one of those shortened shotguns that, you know, they were trying to save up on money. That's why they didn't give you the real size. But then I did continue to do some research, especially of the smallest and the shortened Mossberg shotguns. And I did find a 500 variant that closely fit the description. And that is the Mossberg 590, but the Shockwave version. The Mossberg 590 Shockwave, especially the SPX, the Shockwave SPX. It was built as a shorter shotgun, a lot easier to wield than the typical 31-inch to 47-inch shotgun. First and foremost, it's still 12 gauge. The capacity is, I think, 5+1. And its overall length was 26.37 inches in the Mossberg website. At least you could fool yourself that it's a Mossberg 590. At least it's realistic that shotguns can get this short. And a lot of other things were actually similar to this one in the Shockwave SPX. One thing that's very similar is the heat shield. You can see here at the top, this is called the heat shield. Not all shotguns have that, but this one has, and specifically the Shockwave SPX does have a heat shield. And with a corncob forend. But one thing that was different was the Shockwave SPX actually had a Raptor grip and not a pistol grip like this one. Honestly, I like the Raptor grip a little bit more, and also the one with stock more than the pistol grip. But this is what you get. You get the one with the pistol grip. But then the truth is, I've yet to see a Mossberg 590, especially the Shockwave, in a pistol grip configuration. But then that brings me up to another point about Mossberg and why Mossberg has persisted and succeeded until today. One of the key features of the modern Mossberg shotguns is their modular design. That means a lot of the parts can be swapped, and it's not really built as one whole gun. It's built as many different parts and then assembled into one whole shotgun. So because of that, one of the key features that it brings you is that it's very easy to replace the parts when they get broken. You don't need to buy an entire new shotgun, especially for the military. That's very important. Or you can even hybrid dead shotguns and then combine them together to probably make one fully functioning one. And another great thing about that is almost all the parts of the shotgun can now be customized. And then especially noted is the grip, which we've been talking about. It's very, very easy to swap the grip to what your specifications are as an operator. You can attach the pistol grip, as we have here, or the Raptor grip, or the one with the stock. Or even in the newest models, they put stock like the M4A1s. Therefore, we can just kind of think that this M690 as kind of a replica or a trying hard imitation of the Mossberg 590, just with a swapped out pistol grip, I guess. So, run you around this. It has, as we saw a while ago, probably a 15-inch barrel. It has a heat shield. It has a corn cob. Forgot what to call this. We just said it a while ago and I forgot. Let's just call it a pump. It has a Picatinny rail, but this one is attached on it. This actually has sights. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it has sights that can line up, a front sight and a rear sight. And this, by the rear sight, is where you load the BBs. This is a gravity-fed airsoft. So you load the BBs there, and every time you pump the shotgun, it's gonna get one, and then you shoot. So this is where you shoot. This is a pistol grip. So yeah, there we go. This is the M690 from Lazada, and give me a few days, I'll try it out, and I'll see, and I'll tell you what I think about it. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we're back with our Mossberg 590 Shockwave. Yeah, that's what I call it now. But to be official, this is the M690 that you can buy on Lazada or Shopee. Bought this for just a little less than 400 pesos. Okay, so what do I think about it? You guys were right, it was pretty strong. It had a little bit more range than the G36C actually. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not the biggest fan of shotguns, especially because they're not meant to be accurate. But then, a shotgun is a shotgun, and when is a shotgun not cool, right? And I'll tell you guys, thank you for recommending it to me because it was actually really fun. It was a good experience shooting it. So, in terms of the overall build, it's not bad. It still feels like cheap plastic. The handle is a little bit substantial, but I just suggest do not drop it, because if you drop this, it's just not gonna be a good day. So just take care of it whenever you're using it. Okay, for the realism aspect, I'm kind of torn between real and not real, because for one, it looks real, it looks like a nice shotgun if you don't hold it because it's plastic, but it looks really like a shotgun. But the thing is, my standards are very much higher than just something that looks like a shotgun, because I want something to look like the real thing. And the downside of this is it's not long enough to be something like a Mossberg 500 or even a Mossberg 590. But then there is a Mossberg 590, the Shockwave SPX, that is just this long, 26 inches. So therefore, this is kind of real. But the thing is, I've never seen it with a pistol grip, so it's not 100% there. But the thing is, as I've said earlier in the video, Mossbergs, you can swap out literally every part of it. Therefore, it's without a doubt possible to have one of those with a pistol grip. I'm just pretty sure it's like that. Okay, for the power and accuracy was not the most accurate. I'm actually not sure if it's not accurate because of the barrel, or it's not accurate because these are just really not the best front sights you're ever gonna see on an airsoft gun. It's really hard to aim it. Maybe I'll show you more in video format. And also this one, because you load the BBs here, it moves a little bit from left to right, so you don't really have it at the middle at all times. And you know, a shotgun is not really for aiming. It's a burst. It's a spread shot device. Unless you're gonna shoot, I think they're called slugs. Slugs are the shotguns the shotgun cartridges that don't use pellets. They use that big, it's not a ball, but you know, it's just a solid piece of whatever it is, metal, I think. So my take on it is it's not so accurate because of that. In terms of power though, it's very, very powerful, and that's with the standards of spring type airsoft, the cheap ones. It feels more powerful, especially than the G36C, because the G36C feels really, really not powerful. That was weird. It doesn't feel powerful, but it shoots the farthest. But this one shoots a little bit farther than that, just a little bit. But it feels very much more powerful than it. It feels like a shotgun, so that's good. That's probably also a part of realism. It feels like a shotgun when you're shooting it, so that's very fun. for the fun factor, as I said, when are shotguns not cool? Because I didn't expect it to be quite good. I knew it would be powerful, but I said I'm not a fan of shotguns. But then holding this one and using a shotgun made me like shotguns a little bit more. It was really fun using this, and I liked it. Usability, it's very easy to use. It's a shotgun. It's made to be like that. So it's just easy as you pull the pump, and then slide it forward again. And then that loads the spring, and also loads one of the BBs from up here inside. And then after that, you just pull the trigger. It's gonna be more expensive if you put some sort of safety on it. But in my opinion, they should all have safeties. Treat it as a real gun. And be responsible with it. So to conclude, I was really happy with this one. Thank you for the recommendations, and please keep recommending more to me on my channel. I know I can't buy all of them, but I try to. Well, probably when this channel gets a little bit bigger, I might have a little bit more to spend. But right now, no, this is all from my pocket money. So and that thing is not a bottomless pit. So yeah, thank you, because I don't feel like I wasted my money on this one. It's really nice, and it was really fun to use. Probably I'm hang this on my wall and something. That's great. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos, especially airsoft videos, because we love these. But not just airsoft videos, a lot of other things too. If you like the video, please leave a like, and yeah, please subscribe to my channel for more. This has been another episode. Thank you once again for introducing this to me. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.